Alright, welcome back to another review. Thanks for joining me. Today we're going to review the Wilson X-TAC 1911 and 45 ACP. This firearm is about 3 years old on the market. For me, we're talking maybe 2 weeks. I've had some fun behind the trigger on this, getting to know it. I've had other 45s in my past, and then sort of got out of them. I had a Springfield 1911 government issue version. That was pretty cool and a lot of fun. I had fun actually upgrading it with Wilson parts. That's how I came to know and respect Wilson, was through using their parts to upgrade my other 1911. This though, I decided to try to get something really nice, something that was put together really well, that I could use and enjoy for a long time. This was it. This was my choice. A couple of things came into play, which was one, it was available at the gun shop, and two, I'm impulsive. So, but really, honestly, I got to know the X-TAC first from a magazine. I saw it on the cover. I thought, wow, what a beautiful, stunning firearm. I looked up the price and I put the magazine down and never thought about it again. Just a couple of years ago, like I said, this has been out on the market for about 3 years. A lot of people quote this as being Wilson's low-end 1911. And as you know, they are known for high-end custom firearms. This is like a production custom firearm. It gets the same treatment as all their custom firearms, although this is more it's kind of mass-produced in a sense that they make this one as a standard stock item, and pretty much this is how it comes from from Wilson. The only thing different, the only upgrade that this has compared to the standard is standard has parkerized finish. This has the armor tough finish, which is a very nice feeling finish. And since I'm handling the gun, I'll go and safety check it. Anyway, X-TAC, it gets its name from the serrations in this wonderful solid X configuration that they have, as well as it comes with the G10 Starburst hand grip, which I really love. Has a very great tactile feel to it, as well as these serrations here on the front strap, back strap, and on the slide itself. It has a nice grab. Works better than fish scales that I have used on Kimbers before, and also the Smith & Wesson used fish scales. I love those. It's about the same as those. Nice feel. Everything though on this gun is fitted super nice. Again, gets the same exact treatment as all the other firearms that go through there. It goes through the same gunsmiths, so every single fit is fitted personally. Everything is filed down and fitted personally for each firearm that's come out of there. The other thing that's standard on this is the U-notch and the Fiber-Optic front post. You can, if you order this, you can specialize it. There's a few upgrades that you can do on this model. Not that it really needs anything. It's a great, I guess, it is like a base model sort of 1911 from Wilson. The price range, MSRP, is $27.50. You can get it anywhere between that, a little higher, a little lower. With the X-TAC finish, it will be a little higher. Depends on the shops and where you go to get it. I paid a little bit more, unfortunately. Plus tax really killed me. If I went out to Gun Grab or something like that, I'd survive without paying tax. But 250 rounds so far I've been through here, and I've actually had 4 failures to feed. Well, not feed, but to battery. So it was coming in. I had to go and slam it forward. Again, one of the things is I started off using this with PMC ammunition. Not the greatest. That's actually pretty cheap stuff. So that's one thing. The other thing is I took it apart when I first got it, cleaned it, did my own lube job, and so I didn't lube it enough. According to Wilson, you really want to run these wet when you first get them. You do want to run a break-in period with these. 500 rounds, 400 to 500 rounds, they're saying. That's fine with me. I understand that. I also spoke to them about these grips. This is my first time experiencing the G10 grips. Every time I use this at the range. I'd come home, I'd notice that the grips were completely loose. I contacted them. It's because the G10s are a solid material, and if it was wood or some other type of polymer or a hogue, like a rubber hogue, the bolts would be able to actually kind of sink in and have a pushback on it. This doesn't allow that. So a little blue Loctite. They also suggested if I would get a little tiny rubber O-ring from the hardware store. Didn't feel like going out, so I've done the Loctite. That should do it just well. This is a full size 1911, so 5-inch barrel. It's a match grade barrel. Everything is Wilson parts, nice beaver tail, Commander style hammer. The trigger has a 3.5 to 3 3/4 pull. It has a little take, and very sweet, very, very sweet. So now, you know, these serrations look great, and to me, I like them better than a 30 line per inch serration, which is more like a filing cabinet or a filing board on your hand if you're not wearing gloves. And these, you know, the only unfortunate thing is if you squeeze it real hard, you get nice little markings all over you. Who cares, right? I'm not like a pretty hand kind of guy. So you have that going for you. They really do help hold on to you well. With this firearm, they also have the U-notch. I'm going to go and, you know, slide some photos in. But really, Wilson guarantees 1-inch MOA at 25 yards with this firearm. I am really I haven't been shooting pistol a lot. I've been getting back into it. I've been shooting low to the left for all my firearms except for one. I don't know why, but for my pistols, I'm always low to the left. I find out two things. Is one, my thumb forward grip. I'm really actually pushing more with my left hand, which is a mistake. The left hand should just be there to steady the right or your firing hand. As well as, though, I noticed with this firearm is I've been squeezing the hell out of this in order to hold it steady, and I need to loosen my grip just a bit. So let's just cut to the chase here. I have her all lubed up and ready to go. So let's go out to the range and find out what this baby can do. I think I'm ready to show her off and do some good groups. All right, let's go.
Maybe you need to go back to the Magnum. With history.
stuff smells good too. I like molasses. Oops.
You can't jump like that when you're firing.
Ah. Hey, back from the range. Had a really good time out there. As you saw, my first shots all low to the left. That's all me, you know. So I have some work to do on that as I progress, and as you saw later on, I switched over to some Hornadies. Everything tightened up. 150 shots later, I was tightening up. I was getting more used to the gun. The gun is breaking in. I'm loving it. No complaints at all, really. This is a sweet, sweet sidearm. Really well put together. Props to Wilson Combat for producing such a sweet piece of machinery. Everything is fit and tight. I really do enjoy the X-TAC grooves. These things, I don't know if I mentioned this before, but it does two things. One, it saves time and money doing these types of serrations opposed to like 30 lines per inch. Those take a lot more time for a gunsmith to file in, as well as though these kind of act more like a mud tire or a snow tire for gripping your hand. And I really enjoy the feel. I totally love the look of it. So I just wanted to put that out there with the Starburst G10 grips to complement it as well. Trigger very smooth and crisp. Everything on this gun works out perfectly for me. It's a beautiful, beautiful piece of armory, and Wilson's done a great job. The only thing I'm planning on possibly changing is the Fiber-Optic front post. I think I'm gonna go for a tritium. One of the things that you'll notice if you're using a Fiber-Optic front post is after you're firing a lot of rounds, the blast is coming out the business end, and all that carbon is building up right on that post, so it starts to get a little darker and darker and darker. Other than that, everything is great. Props to Wilson. Oh, one more thing. I said that these were great mags. I was wrong. These are the ones that caused me to have a failure to battery. I had 3 failure to batteries every time it was in one of these. I'm not sure if it was both of them. I don't have them marked out, but I'm gonna go and take it out again and figure out if it's just one bad mag or if it's both the mags. Just do that with this firearm. The Wilson mags fed flawlessly, so I'm really happy about that. That really relieved me a whole bunch. So anyway, that's my quick and dirty review on this. Thanks guys for watching. As always, don't forget to hit the like button. That always helps out. Have a great day. It's a beautiful Saturday, and maybe it's a Sunday for you. I don't know.